let's talk about Kyle Trask. What do you see from the Florida quarterback?
Kyle Trask is a very, very exciting prospect for me. What I like about Trask is this is a guy that's coming with all the intangibles already checked. This is not a guy that you're going to have to teach him how to drop back and pass from the pocket. He goes through his reads. He's got tremendous poise. He's got tremendous pocket presence. He feels he can make small adjustments in the pocket. He can make a couple of steps to his left, right, up, back. He doesn't always feel like he has to just instantly run as soon as the pocket gets a little tight. He's got incredible accuracy and touch from the short to intermediate throws. I've read plenty and plenty of feedback about his deep ball, his arm strength. His arm strength is good enough. I'm not terribly excited about it. Like I said, I'm not in love with his arm strength, but it's totally fixable. This is a guy that can make all the throws. He's got enough zip on his ball, and I'll tell you this: when you watch his receivers, they don't slow down. For all the regard that his Florida State receivers get, when he's throwing the ball deep, you never see them have to slow down and wait for his passes. And I saw that, like I said, quite a bit with Zach Wilson. So I don't really see where the hate comes from his arm strength. Is it a cannon? No. Is it strong enough? Absolutely. It's more than strong enough for the NFL. His accuracy, again, that's not where your bread and butter comes from. You just need that every now and then. That's just for your spot plays. Where you're going to make your success in the NFL is in your short to medium throws. Where's Kyle Shanahan's plays? We know where he throws the ball. So exactly, that's where you need to be. That's where you need to already be good coming into the NFL, and he's great.
He is. When I watch him, go ahead.
Yeah, on his mobility, this guy is not going to be Lamar Jackson, but put together a list of the top 50 NFL quarterbacks of all time. Is there a single mobile quarterback in the top 50? And if so, does it even break the top 40? I mean, that's just not what works in the NFL. You use that to get yourself out of the bad situation every now and then. You pick up a first down, you get a couple of short yardages, but the NFL will catch up to you if you want to try and run against NFL defenses as a quarterback. Just ask Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, and if the Niners want a guy like that, they can sign Colin Kaepernick or Cam Newton. They're available. I mean,
God help us.
They don't need to risk it all and trade up 8,000 picks for a guy who can do maybe what Cam Newton can do. Maybe.
Right.
So coming back to Trask.
And the other quarterback, go ahead, yeah.
No, who would you compare him to?
Kyle Trask. Yeah, right now, for me, he's the Ben Roethlisberger type. He's that kind of statue, big guy that's hard to bring down. He's just going to stand there. He's going to have guys just kind of draping off of him as he's falling down and getting that pass out. Mm-hmm. He's not a guy that you're going to expect him to make a lot of first downs on the ground, but they certainly have found success in the NFL. He's similar to Peyton Manning as well. Peyton Manning, as far as his pregame prep, his ability to read defenses, he just does not get enough credit for that.
Final question. If you were running the 49ers, would he be your starting quarterback in 2021?
Based upon where they're going to be drafting, yeah. I would love to see San Francisco make one or two trade backs to the back third of the first round. I feel that's where Kyle Trask's best draft spot would be, somewhere between spot 20 and 30. That's where I'd love us to get drafted. We could pick up maybe another second or third round pick. And then, we could pick up Kyle Trask at the back third of the first round.
Now, all the Mel Kiper and Mel Kiper Jr. knockoffs currently have Trask outside the top 50, but they're always wrong. You're saying that around the Senior Bowl, you think his stock will go up?
The Senior Bowl is really what the NFL is going to put the most stock in, as far as, are these guys, NFL-looking caliber players. They go through NFL practices by NFL coaches. They're running, NFL-ish type plays and offenses during it. They're simplified, obviously, but they're put through the run as if they are NFL players. These are NFL-style practices, and this is where the cream really rises. And this is where this is where they will really distill and figure out who these guys are. Right. And I've seen more guys' stock rise and or fall from the Senior Bowl practice. It's not the game that you really pay attention to. You want to listen to the feedback that's coming out of the practices,
Right.
Because that's really what's important. That's what the coaches are really paying the most attention to. And I feel like after that week of them watching Kyle Trask practice in NFL style, offenses, I think that's where you're going to see a big jump in his stock. That's where you're going to see because I see him like a pick 45 through pick 60 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I think you'll see him drop up to the top of the second round. And then probably as we get more close to March and April, he'll be considered a back of the first round guy.